cold.
That's where I'll hand out first, the next lot of cards. Okay? So it's a very short stop. On the road, yes. Out through.
A fine Canterbury day and a bunch of motorcyclists meeting just south of Christchurch and Rolleston for a beautiful Scenic ride across the Canterbury Plains. Today we're going to look at some Scenic flatland beauty as we head around a loop and ending up at the Waipara Reserve for an evening next to the fire with music. All types of bikes have come along for this ride today. Trikes, adventure bikes, Harley Davidsons, the mighty Griso of course, and we embark on a nice chilly ride heading over the Rakaia Bridge just south of Christchurch. It's a great excuse for a ride. There's this poker run, Midwinter, July, next to very close to the shortest day, southward towards Rakaia, and then we'll take an inland road towards the mountains, snow-capped of course. Looking off into the distance, the beautiful white snow-capped mountains of the Southern Alps, where Mount Hutt ski field is a roundabout located. There'll be many people looking down over the plains, won't even notice no motorcycles on the road, but enjoying the day of skiing on those beautiful slopes. As we had gone through Rakaia, where the big salmon, we head over the Rakaia Gorge bridges, which is at the other end of the Rakaia River. A lot more grit up this way, or there is grit up this way, there was none down the other way. Glen Tunnel is a perfect spot to jump off the bike, stretch the legs, take a convenience stop, and also collect another card for the collection, and hopefully to make a good hand to win a prize, or just for the fun of it. The Inland Scenic Route, which is a beautiful track to take on the Canterbury Plains versus the State Highway 1, one of my most probably chosen routes when taking a trip. Unfortunately, one fellow took a wee trip, must have just lost the footing and leaned the bike over a little too much, but plenty of people on hand to help and aid in sorting the machine out. It was all good, and we carry on. Turning into Waddington, which takes us through to the Waimakariri Gorge, where there's a bit of work being done on the bridge at the moment, making it better than what it was, and it is a little bit better than what it was, which is a damn good thing, because she was mighty lumpy and bumpy. This year we stopped for refreshments and a little bit of sustenance and some food at the Old West Hotel in Oxford. And a place to gain another card, jump down the road, fill up with some gas, ready for the last leg before we get to pitch tents and do our stuff.
That's a little pig in a blanket. You've even got the pig to yourself.
The Inland Scenic Route takes you pretty much through the three gorges, Rakaia, Waimakariri and Oxford or Ashley Gorge. A lot more ice up around here, a lot more grit laid out, you have to be a little more careful. But that's all good, there's plenty of nice scenery to enjoy as travelling a little bit slower and continuing on the Inland Scenic Route. And it has warmed up a fair bit, which is pretty awesome. At 13 degrees, we stop in Sefton for another card and another stretch of the legs. On a cold day, it's a perfect opportunity to be able to warm up the gloves and stretch them legs out, get the blood circulating. continuing on the inland scenic route as the sun starts to dip down in the sky as the afternoon tinkers along. But a beautiful day, beautiful, mild, very mild for this time of year. Last year, this same ride was very wet and quite cold and muddy and a little bit yuck, and there wasn't as many participants, which is really cool this year to have seen a lot more. Probably the weather has contributed in some ways, and maybe a little bit more of people talking about the event as it is and as it was and what it is going to be. Heading back onto State Highway 1 and very near Waipara. As we come in, last year on the right hand side we pretty much had all our tents. This year that area is pretty full and we are going to take some of the rest of the field, which is awesome. Time to pitch the tent. It's a good wee tent, this tent. I've had it now for around about a year and it's waterproof. Still get a little condensation on the inside, but a very comfortable and dry tent. I've recently brought this new Nemo inflatable mattress, which is a little bit thicker, has a little bit of insulation, and you use an inflatable bag to fill it up with air. It takes about 4 or 5 pumps to completely fill it, and it's an awesome little mattress. We've got the moustache sorted, I think. It's okay. Sort of. Oh well, it seems like I forgot about my poker cards, so we'll go back and grab them out of my jacket pocket and hand them in. I'll just take a wee video of that. Go down to Emily and get some monies. Yeah. No, I had to do that last year.
We also have a $30 fuel voucher up for grabs, and that was run by Bikes out for free entry to the next Wonder Rally next year. So one is registration number .
And it's a nice little woody burger.
There's the moon. That's the moon. And it's a good night here at the BOB rally.
There's something pretty cool or hot about standing around a nice blazing fire, enjoying the company of others, a good chat and a couple of nice beverages and a little bit of food and good times. Cheers. 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 Cheers to a good fire. A little rain in the morning doesn't necessarily dampen the spirits, just makes it a little bit more awkward in getting yourself sorted out. So the wet weather gear came on as we break down the tent and getting sorted and prepared to head on home. A great little rally, and I believe it's likely to be held every year, all going well, which is awesome. And may the people continue to patronise. Rallies are certainly becoming a little bit of a dying breed in many ways in the New Zealand, or specifically the South Island. Over this last year or two, there's been a few rallies that have or are nearing their end, which is a shame, but I think let's reflect and remember the good times that was, and hopefully many more to become. Thanks for watching, stay cool, and we'll see you next time. Cheers.